Hi everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of
Pompey Women Vlogs.
We're at Fratton Park for Pompey Women versus Rugby Borough in the league. So a very special edition of Pompey Women Vlogs today. Shout out to the media, the head of the media, Max, for giving us press passes today so that we can put our cameras up and film a vlog for you. So big shout out to him. So yeah, Fratton Park today, this is going to be the only game the women play here this season. The rest are going to be at Wesley Park, so it's a special occasion for the team and something that they really deserve for this fantastic season that they've had. So today's opposition is Rugby Borough. We had a really tight game against them up at their place. They currently sit third in the table, so I'll put a copy of the table up. Now hashtag don't play today because they played in the League Cup final yesterday. So this is our game in hand and a chance for us to go 8 points clear, which, you know, gives us a massive advantage in this title race. Yeah. And as I said, Rugby, they're a very good side. They're a very physical side, very strong, good in possession. They're able to keep hold of the ball a lot. We beat them at their place 1-0 at Beth Lumsden Worldie. But Abby, it's a really tough game, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was just a really tough game, sorry. And yeah, Beth's goal was amazing. And hashtag dropped points last week, didn't they, to Plymouth? Yeah, so since our last vlog, hashtag have played Plymouth. Yeah. They were 2-0 up with about 10 minutes left and they conceded 2. So yeah, we were still at the reserve game, and then can you have limbs at a reserve game in an Astro pitch behind a school in Borden? But there was. Yeah, that's obviously hashtag dropping 2 points is brilliant for us and our ambition to win this league. So yeah, today, yeah, it's a great opportunity to again put even more pressure on hashtag as we approach the last few games. Expecting of a crowd of just over 2,000 here today. So, you know, obviously more than we've had at Wesley for most of our games, not all, but most of our games. So yeah, really exciting opportunity. So part of the Fratton game today, there's actually a fan zone running like there is for the men's game. So Abby, what's going on behind there? So it's really cool back there, it's really busy. So I think there's Joe Morrell back there. Yeah, and Callum Lang. And Callum Lang. And they're signing shirts and balls and stuff. And then you've also got, so there's this new thing at Wesley Park where there's that balloon lady and the face paint lady as well. Yeah, and they're both there, which is really cool to see. There's also a disco, a DJ, not a disco, a DJ. Well, I think there is a disco at there. Yeah, and like just food and drinks and stuff. Yeah, so loads of stuff going on. Should we go and check it out? Yeah. Let the music take control. So as we know, the men's side of the club has quite a few supporters group, and most famously all has the supporters trust. We're stood here in front of the boards naming all the people that when the club needed them stepped forward, put in the money to save the club. So Abby, are we on this board somewhere? No, we're over there. Okay. Oh look, there's Rugby. Oh, I found it. Oh, you're there. So yeah, I remember that many years ago, and I got made redundant and used some of my redundancy to pay a share, and yeah, Mum wasn't best pleased at the time, but proved to be the right decision, didn't it, Harry? Yeah. You would have been very young at that point. Yeah, I think I was like a baby. But the supporters trust and supporters clubs in general are really important, and for that reason we've decided to form a Portsmouth Women's Supporters Club. So some work has gone into that. We're working really hard behind the scenes. There's so much stuff you need to do. You can't just call yourself a supporters club. There's loads of stuff you have to do, and I've been working really hard to build that over the last few weeks, forming a committee, a founding committee of members who are going to lead the group, and then start getting some memberships in and build that up to really work with the club to help them, advise them on things like match day ticket sales, how we can boost ticket sales, match experience, and getting people like Abby on board to advise how we can encourage people her age to come to more games. So Abby, you think it's a good idea, don't you? Yeah, I think it's a great idea because you can you can definitely build like a fan base and bring more people into the matches and stuff. Yeah, I think that's really important for the growth. I mean today, and like all age groups as well. If you have like different types of, like if you have like some
older people, maybe some people like me, then you can always get like, you can have all different ideas, and then if you put all those ideas together, then they'll obviously be like really good.
Yeah, and that's how you're going to build the fan base, isn't it? By building it up a bit at a time. And the Supporters Trust has sometimes done some brilliant work, including the Jimmy Dickinson statue, which we're going to go and have a look at now. So here we are in front of one of the Pompey Supporters Trust projects, a Jimmy Dickinson statue. Now, Jimmy played for Pompey before our time, but Abby, what do you think of the statue?
I think it's actually just so cool. Like, I think it's really nice to like appreciate all his hard work and stuff. I think one day it'd be good to have a women's footballer here, like next to Jimmy maybe, of maybe like Gemma Hillier or Lita, someone who's been here for a long time and like they deserve that.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea, isn't it? So, you know, I'm not saying like we're going to do that imminently, but you're thinking long-term projects for our supporters club, things like working with the club to perhaps get a Gemma Hillier or a Lita Rutherford statue at the club to commemorate the women's team. And the women's team have such a huge history, and I think a lot of fans aren't aware. If you ever want to catch up on that and you know, you don't have access to the 125-year book, there's a lot in there, but there's also a lot on the Wikipedia page. I keep the Wikipedia page up to date. I've been working on it for about 2 years now. So if you want to know a bit about the history and the last sort of 20 detailed sort of where we finished in the league and cups in the last 20 odd years, then go to Wikipedia, search up Pompey Women, and it'll all be there for you. If you're interested in potentially becoming a supporters club member in the future, you can follow us. We've got a Facebook group, Pompey Women Supporters Club, and we're on Twitter as well. So yeah, join us. And there's no, at the moment, we're still working on our sort of membership schemes and how to officially sign up. But if you follow those, it'll keep you up to date with everything you need to know for the future. So we've made our way inside of Fratton Park, and what a glorious football stadium this is.
Yeah, like, and the sunny weather as well. It
is looking beautiful today. The players are behind us warming up, the team news is out, so let's go to Abby and see who's starting for Pompey today.
Our line-up today, unchanged. In goal, our captain, Hannah Horton, Nicole Barrett, Danny Lane, Reva Castley, Izzy Collins, Georgie Freeland, Lita Rutherford, Ava Robotham, Ella Humphrey, Emma Jones and Sophie Quirk. Our subs today are Ella Wild, Ali Hall, Tierney Scott, Daisy McLachlan and Emily Pittman.
So Abby, that's an unchanged 11 from the Ipswich game. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that pretty much makes sense because we had such a good game against Ipswich. I wouldn't see any reason to change it.
Yeah, we were very, very good at Ipswich, especially in the first half. And yeah, another chance for Ella Humphrey out on that right wing. Yeah. A Pompey fan through and through, and we saw her in the car park for the game, and she is absolutely buzzing to be starting here at Fratton Park today for Portsmouth. So yeah, the crowd behind us is building. It's really busy outside. It's great to see so many people here today. So yeah, excited for this one. What a great opportunity for the players. So let's see how the girls get on in the first half.
Please welcome the team, Rugby Borough. goal for Pompey.
Okay, half-time here, Pompey 2, Rugby Borough 0. What a great start to the game. I think to get that goal was really important early. Looked like a bit of a mistake by their keeper, but who cares? Like, we got ourselves ahead, and then adding a second goal. I was so buzzing for Lita to score at Fratton. She looked absolutely delighted with that.
Yeah, she deserves it.
But we haven't had it all our own way, have we, Abby?
No, I mean, they've been quite offensive in the last couple, say about 50 minutes, and some of the saves Hannah's pulled off is incredible. Like, I don't know how she does it. Like, there's one in the top corner, I'm sure we will show in the vlog and stuff. So yeah, that'll be really cool to look back.
Yeah, some brilliant saves from Hannah. Otherwise, you know, you could be going in a half-time 2-2, and we have dominated the ball, but they do look good in the final third. They're quite physical. They don't give our defenders any time. That's definitely something we're going to have to look out for, because if they get a early goal and it goes back to 2-1, I think we might get a bit nervy playing at Fratton. So yeah, I think next goal is obviously really critical, and how we defend is really important as well in the second half. So I still feel we've got plenty more to come from this side in the second half, so let's see how they get on. Okay, so it's full time at
Fratton Park.
Pompey 4, Rugby Borough 0. What a brilliant performance, and we're going to talk a bit more about that in a minute. But for now, we've managed to grab Ella Humphrey pitch side and Jay Sadler in the Victory Lounge. So let's hear what they've got to say about the game. Okay, joined on the vlog by Ella Humphrey. Ella, we are absolutely buzzing for you. A Pompey girl through and through to score at Fratton. How does that feel?
I hardly remember.
Are you Ella Humphrey? Best player in England, mate.
Go!
Best player, Serena, look out for her. Look out for her.
No, it was. Hiya! Thank you!
Well, your teammates think a lot of you, but you
yeah.
must be buzzing after that.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. I think I can't even think of the words to talk about it right now, but it was just such an experience, and to score as well was just unreal.
So we saw Daisy get up off the bench, and you play in the same position, so we're thinking probably your time, they're going to sub you, but what did you think? Did you know straight away as soon as you hit it that it was going in?
Yeah, I think I don't really remember the moments leading up to it, but I remember taking a touch forward, and I just thought, I've got to hit it. I did see Daisy, getting ready, and I thought, I've got to, finish off strong. Play up, Pompey. Yeah, I saw Daisy coming. I thought, I've got to do something to finish it off. And yeah, as soon as I hit it, I saw it go in. Keeper made it maybe look a bit better, but no, I was really happy with it.
Talk us through the celebration.
I think emotions took over. I just obviously celebrating with everyone, and then I thought, I've got to go give these fans something. The fans mean so much to me, and obviously being a Pompey fan, I know the feeling, and I wanted to do something for them as well. So yeah, I came straight up to the fans and just showed them how much it meant to me.
Well, we saw your family in the stand, and they were delighted, and yeah, I mean, you're literally living the dream for us fans, aren't you? We're so proud of you. You played so well today, so brilliant. Thanks for coming on the vlog.
Yeah, thank
Cheers.
you very much. Thank you.
Okay, joined on the vlog by manager Jay Sadler. Jay, it couldn't have gone any better, could it?
No, it couldn't have, to be fair. 4 goals, clean sheet, won both halves. So yeah, ultimately happy with the win. Performance-wise, I think consistently we could have been a little bit more consistent with the moments. When we did play in moments, I think we were absolutely fantastic. However, we know exactly what Rugby Borough are like, a very good team. There's a reason why they're competing at the top end of the division. Send a lot of players high for the press, and it's about bypassing that early, getting on the back line. And when we did do that, we gave ourselves a good cushion with the goal in 4 minutes. And then towards the end, we've just 2 fantastic strikes, and yes, see the game out of 4-0, which sounds very resounding. It wasn't as, probably it was more competitive than the result would have proven. However, this group just keep going from strength to strength, week in, week out now.
Special mention for Hannah Horton, player of the match, and completely deserved as well. I think for your goalie in a 4-0 to get player of the match seems a bit weird, but she made some, I think that's the busiest she's been in any game this season, including the Newcastle game, and she pulled off some outstanding saves at really critical times, didn't she? Because without her saves, it could have been 2-2 at half time.
Yeah, and it's quite funny because before the game she said to me, "I can be busy today," and I said, yeah, they're a good side. Like we've seen clips on them, and they moved the ball very well. I went up to watch them against MK Dons, and they've scored 9 goals in their last 2 games, 4 against Billericay, 5 against MK Dons, and they were very good for that win. And we knew Han was going to have to get called into action, but that's why she's the keeper. She is. Still think she's playing below a level. I think she's championship standard. I think she's like a fine wine who gets better with age. She won't mind me saying that. But she just doesn't believe in herself, and today I think she did. She pulled off 1 or 2 absolutely fantastic saves, very calm, good on the ball with her distribution, and that confidence then fed through the whole back line all the way through to the top players, and probably was one of the main reasons why we got the win today.
And now you're potentially 1 match away. If hashtag don't win their game next week, we're 1 game away from winning the league. So how are you keeping the players grounded and just on track when it is literally within a game, 90 minutes of winning the league now?
I'm very fortunate that I've got a group of players and staff that are so humble, so hard working. that they don't allow distraction, don't allow the noise. We were talking off camera, don't allow the noise. We've got 4 games left. We want to win all 4. I don't think it's been done before, the way we're performing at the minute in the league, but what will come of it will come of it. We just need to keep taking care of one result at a time. I think 8 years at the football club, knowing exactly where we've come from to where we are now, can't count chickens, and we certainly won't do. We've just got business. But what I did say to the girls and the staff was, enjoy this moment right now. You've come to Fratton Park and you performed. The last 2 games, or last 3 games, although we beat Crawley, wasn't a great performance. We lost to MK Dons, we lost to Southampton, and that was motivation for the players that have been here through that time to get on a good performance, and they've done that, and they deserve to enjoy this moment today, enjoy the moment tomorrow. We'll reflect on the areas we need to be better at, because there's still a lot of learnings that we can take. We're still growing as a team, and to be sat where we are with that amount of growth left in us just shows where we've come, and where we've still got to go. And then when we hit Wednesday, we'll focus on MK Dons, and that'll be our sole focus, and we just knock down each game as it comes, but just keep enjoying the ride. And I think really fortunate to have such a group of players and staff that will do it in that manner. And yeah, just to keep enjoying it.
Well, brilliant. Well, as always, Jay, and as all season, thanks for joining us on the vlog and giving you insights. And yeah, let's just go into the next game and see how it goes.
Yeah, no problem.
Right,
cheers, thank
Jay,
you.
So those are the thoughts of Ella Humphrey and Jay Sadler. So buzzing for Ella, local Pompey girl, Pompey fan, loved her celebration. It was quite a special moment, wasn't it, Abby?
Yeah, I just remember it going in and I was like, oh my gosh, and I was just so happy for her. And also Daisy's last goal was amazing. Like the way she striked it, it was just amazing, and everyone was talking about it. Yeah,
pleased for Daisy, because she's had a few games on the bench with Ella coming through, so it's like that right wing is such a pool of talent we have. And then of course Tierney come on. We have so many talented wingers, and they've all had to bide their time this season, so to see Daisy and Ella get really good goals was just brilliant. Like I was so happy for her, and her family were just delighted with it, wasn't they?
Yeah.
Special. I mean, Jay mentioned it in his interview, like how good Hannah Horton was today.
Oh my gosh. Some of the
captain,
saves she pulled off.
Yeah, she's obviously had quieter games this season, but today I reckon was her busiest game of the season, and you'll see that in the highlights. But she was outstanding. Some of those saves were absolutely top drawer, and time again when we've needed her in pinch moments, she's turned up this season, and that's what a captain does, and that's how you win league titles. So we'll put a copy up of the league table of where that leaves Pompey. That's going to leave us 8 points clear now, with and only 4 games left. So potentially Pompey can win the league next week. So if MK don't make the most of their game against Cardiff and we win, we could win the league as early as next week now. So being so close, like trying not to you feel yourself getting emotional or overexcited, but as the players have said in the week, like cut out the noise. It's one game at a time, and until it's won, it's not won. We're too experienced Pompey fans to do that, and the players feel the same.
I think if we just take it one game at a time, like you said, we're gonna get there. But we just have to keep our mind on the end prize of winning the league, and I think we'll get there. Hopefully.
That's it. Yeah, just one game at a time. Grind out the wins.
Yeah.
This team have been phenomenal this season, and they deserve to win the league. And yeah, we'll look forward to that moment. And for now, we'll just take one game at a time. So next game up is MK Dons away before Plymouth at home. So yeah, we're gonna MK are normally brilliant with us, and they let us vlog, so I'll email them this week, so hopefully that'll all be good again and we can vlog. So yeah, as always, thanks for joining us. Big shout out to Max for getting us the media passes again, to make this special vlog. So as always, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.